And I'll never get rid of this bike. You can quote me on that now. What's up again, guys? It's your boy Easy, and this is Easy Does It. I was trying to dab for you, bruh. She wasn't having any of that. I was trying to... Yeah, that would have been a funny photo. Damn it. On today's episode, video episode, I don't know, what do you call these things? Vlog. I wanted to talk about why I bought the FXDLS. Because originally it wasn't the bike I was going to buy. What's going on, my man? Yeah. So we're back here in Kiama again, and it's hot. And to be honest, it's the same day as my last video. Anyway, why I bought the FXDLS? Well, I wasn't planning on it, if I'm honest. At first, come on. Oh, this got so slow. In Australia, you're restricted to what you can buy when you first get your license. So, on your learner's permit and your provisional permit, you can only ride a bike with a specific power to weight ratio. I can't remember what it is. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, and nothing bigger than a 660cc. So obviously this is an 1800, so I did not ride this on my L's and P's. But I was about to get off them and get on my full license so I could ride whatever I want. So I started looking into what I wanted. My first bike, it was a chopper, little peanut tank hardtail. This is a cool little bike, man. I really like that bike. And when I sold it, I made sure I sold it to a mate because I didn't want it going anywhere else, because it was a cool little bike. I mean, it has 0 power, and it's only like 350cc, so it was a tiny little bike, single cylinder, but it was cool. It was cool. It was a cool bike to learn on. It weighed literally nothing, so it was very forgiving. But yeah, maybe I'll make another video on that if you guys are interested in hearing about that. Even seeing that bike, because I could probably ride it for a video and borrow it off my mate. Anyway, so yeah, I was into that peanut tank stripped down kind of look, and I fell in love with the 48s. I still really like the 48s. I went and looked at them and got prices on them and sat on a few, and I couldn't test ride it because I was still on my restricted license, so I couldn't. Let's go up here. Yeah, I couldn't ride it yet, so I was just sort of getting my head around it, working out how much money I had to try and save, because once I got off my restricted license, I wanted to have a big boy bike, and I wanted it to be a real bike, like a real Harley Davidson. Yeah, so I was like into the 48s, and I was like, yep, that's gonna be my bike. I had a picture of one saved on my phone as my screensaver, because I was like, this is how I want it, me. And then when I was at a dealership, like looking at some bikes, working out prices, all that sort of stuff, I seen an FXDLS out of the like corner of my eye. I didn't know really much about the bike at the time. I just seen it and I was like, what is that? I must know more. I looked at it, I sat on it. It was love at first sight, let me tell you. Anyway, so I fell in love with it. I went home, read every article I could find on it, watched every single video I could on it, and just learn about it. And I was like, this is it. Look how pretty this is now. And I was like, this is it. It is a lot more money, but I couldn't stop thinking. I literally could not stop thinking about it. Like, I had to have it. So I was like, this is it. This is what I'm saving for. Where am I going? I don't know. Let's just get lost a little bit. So hadn't ridden it, hadn't anything more than sit on it and watch the videos, and I was like, yep, that's it, that's the one I want. So then, you know, I'm saving my pennies, you know, frothing over it constantly, just looking at every new article that came out about it, any new videos. I was scouring the internet for anything and everything related to the bike. Where am I going? Am I on some weird ranch right now? I have no idea where I am. Yeah, I'm turning around. I'm gonna turn around in a bit. Yeah, so then about halfway through the year, you know, I'd saved quite a decent amount. I get wind that they're not making it anymore. They made it for, you know, from the middle of 2016 to the middle of 2017, and that's it. No more. At that time I didn't know that they were cutting the diners completely. I just thought, oh, burping, God. Ugh. I just thought they weren't making this one anymore because it was an S, like a special or something. They were like, nah, 1 year, that's it. I talked to a buddy of mine that worked at a dealership, and he's like, oh, this is the first I've heard about it. Let me do some research for you. He calls me back and says, yep, there's only 9 left in Australia. And I'm like, damn. I'm coming up like tomorrow to put a deposit on one. Get me one. And he's like, no worries, dude. And I bought it. I could ride the real boy back, and let me tell you, I've been loving it ever since. I see guys online selling it, like, you know, I know Blockhead sold his. I actually spoke to Blockhead after I ordered mine because he hadn't got his yet, and I was like, bro, they're not making it anymore. If you want one, get one. And I kind of pushed where oh, there's a lookout. Okay. And he's like, really? Yeah, so I like to think that I pushed Blockhead into getting his, but he's sold it now. He's got the FXR. But what's he got? Yeah, he's got whatever. He's got that FXR. Is that what it is? Yeah, FXR. Yeah. No, I don't know. What the fuck? He got to get the, you know, the weird. He got, you know, he got his new bike. Anyway, he got a new bike. He sold it. You know, which is fair enough. I know Moto Noob Rider, he had one. Bit bimp. Yeah, Moto Noob Rider, he had one, and he sold his, which, you know, is fair enough. But I don't know, maybe I'm a bit more sentimental than those guys. I don't know what it is, but I don't think I could ever sell this bike, like, ever. I would sell pretty much, yeah, I would sell all my worldly possessions before I sold this bike. And I'll never get rid of this bike. You can quote me on that now. If in like 2 years I'm still making videos and you say, and I say, oh, I'm gonna sell the FXDLS, like, punch me through the internet somehow and say, no, easy, you're not selling that. You said in your second ever video you're not selling it. I give everyone in the world permission to punch me if I sell this. Man, look how awesome this is. Look at how awesome this country looks right now. Dude, so nice. And then we got the ocean over there, and then all this here, and then ocean, and that, and ocean. It's pretty. It's pretty. Alright guys, so if you watch this, you watch me ramble, I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Any questions on my bike, any questions on anything, any suggestions for videos, anything, hit me up in the comments. You know, tell me what you want to see. If you like these kind of videos, you like listening to me talk absolute garbage, you know, like this video, subscribe if you want. I would really appreciate it. Good day, sir. Yeah, I appreciate everyone that watches. I appreciate you. Everyone that subscribes, I appreciate you. Everyone that likes, I appreciate you. Everyone that comments, I appreciate you. Alright guys, catch y'all in the next one. Bye. Nope, where's he off? Am I off? No, I've done something.